Okay, so I'm going to make a little tutorial video on how to set up a working environment for the community upgrade project modding. You should have read the PMC tutorials on how to set up a P drive and extract game data, Arma 3 game data, etc. by now. And you should have a working P drive also. So I'm going to hop in right into cloning. Creating some basic folders for your cup specific work environment. Since we are working with SVN repositories, I highly suggest that you are creating a main folder to collect all your repositories somewhere on your computer, not on your P drive like I did because I'm an idiot. But that's the way it is now. Not on the P drive because you only have access to your SVN repositories if your P drive is mounted, and that's sort of dumb. Not recommended. Yeah, but like I said, I'm dumb. I did it anyway. Just don't do it. It's ridiculous. Okay, I have my P drive mounted already, and yes. So here we are. That's my P drive, and I've created my main repository folder here, and all my repositories are stored in here on my computer. Don't put it in your P drive, put it somewhere else, and we are going to get there later how to link those to your P drive. So, yeah, okay, that's my units old. Yeah, I renamed that because I'm going to use that for demonstration purposes. Okay, so yeah, we have SVN repository, and now we're going to clone the repositories we need. Like I said, for this case, I'm using units because it's one of the smallest repositories we have, and to do that, we are going to need an SVN repository. I don't know how to call it, software to clone it, whatever. There are several around like Tortoise and whatsoever. I'm using SmartSVN because I'm an idiot. I like to click buttons and not just command line shit. Okay. Once you have SmartSVN installed, you're going to our bug tracker, our feedback tracker, our dev environment fabricator thingy. Go for the repositories, you go for the units or whatever repository you want to clone, and you go for the checkout button right here. Now you copy that part and you open your SmartSVN. Gonna take a while, no idea why. Because yes, I already have it open. Okay, that's the way I do it because I think that's the easiest way for an idiot like me. And it could be that there are other ways how to do it, but I'm not aware of those. Okay, next up, for the project, you go to checkout. We insert that link we just copied, remove that a little space here. I don't know why it's there. We go for next. Now it's checking for the repository. I've done that before. Normally some pop-up window opens up with your login credentials asking for SSH keys. You should have created them by now on the fabricator, your private keys and whatsoever, stored them somewhere safe on your computer, and link that box or that path to your SSH key. You don't have to put in a password, passphrase or whatsoever. It's just going to check for your secure SSH key. Once that is done, you will get this window right here. And that's the whole repository, like everything that's ever stored in this specific repository. We don't need the releases. folder, because that's just like sort of like backups or whatsoever, or to roll back. I don't know exactly. What we need is the trunk folder. That's the working the working folder of the repository, the active folder. So next up, we click, of course, next. When we selected the trunk, now it's going to ask where you wanna keep, where you wanna store your repository. You click that you click the folder button, navigate to your repository main folder, your collective folder. Like I said, I'm an idiot. I put it on P drive, but here it is. Whatever. And you create a new folder according to your repository. In this case, I'm using units. I've already created that folder. It's empty right now. That's my old one, just for backup. I don't know why, but that's the naming I use, just for easy identifying what repository it is. Okay, so create a new folder, name it, in this case, cup units, select that one and hit next. Okay, full recursive, okay, hit next. Now you can select if you want to add this repository as a project to your SVN, SmartSVN. I found it pretty cool to have that feature. Like I said, I'm an idiot. I like to work on a GUI and stuff like that. So yes, I'm going to add a new project, cup units. And as you can see here, it's about to check out the whole repository. So I'm going to I think I'm going to skip that now, but I can't remember how I can do that. Maybe like this, yeah. Because I already have units cloned on my computer. So now imagine we have downloaded the repository. We go to, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, okay. Yeah, SmartSVN is now blocking me from deleting that folder. Okay, now we have it. Okay. So here's the repository folder. And that's units. Okay, next up, we are going to our P drive and we create the cup folder structure. That's my old one. So we create a new folder at p root called cup, and inside cup, yeah, okay, right. And inside that cup folder, we are going to insert our repository. So we are going to use the link shell extension and create symlinks or junctions. In this case, I'm going to put a link down in the description where to download it. What it basically does is, without the need of a command line, you can create junctions or symlinks or whatsoever. So what we need is this folder in our repository, this creature folder. Define source, I guess that's what it's called in English. Go to the cup main folder, right click, insert as And I think it's a junction. Yes, it is. So now we have P drive, cup, creatures, people, and all the other stuff. That's what we need for building with PBO project without getting any errors. We can do the same for, well, let's use weapons. We have, of course, our weapons. Right click, select a source. Go to the cup main folder on your P drive. Right click, insert as junction. There we are. And in the end, it will look like this. We do the same for every vehicles. Base configs inside the weapons. Terrain is a little bit different. I think I might create another video for that. We use it for tracked vehicles, auto vehicles, weapons, wheeled vehicles, and vehicles configs. They can be found in here, in the cup vehicles repository. Well, that's it basically. That's how to set up the cup modding folder structure. For a quick test, we can run well, it's the same. Yeah, for a quick test, we run PBO project now. Come on, let's do this. I haven't updated it in a while, but I guess it will be fine. Okay, we select our cup creatures. Hit crunch, and it should start without a problem. And it looks good. Pretty good, actually. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. If you got questions, hit me up on the Cup Discord. If I'm not at work, I'm going to help you. Bye bye.